Hey, yo, what's up? What's happening? How y'all doing? How y'all be? Tell me something good. Welcome to another episode of On the Real No Filter with me, the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina. Not afraid to yell out what's real and speak what I feel. Carlos Stargell, the last. After they made me, they broke the mold. Bob, hey, what's up? What's happening? How you be? Tell me something good. You doing all right today? Glad to see you on the live chat, man. And thank you for joining in on another episode of On the Real No Filter. Doing all right? Glad. Let me know. Anyway, want to give shout outs and birthday shout outs to everybody whose birthday today, January the 29th. And want to say a happy birthday to a friend of mine from Georgia. She said, hey, I met her when I was working at the Kroger on Moreland and Caroline, and we've been friends ever since. And she helped me to a lot of good people too. And she was the first one to help me start my first Facebook account. Amira Gates, happy birthday, my sister. Yes, I'm good, Bob. I'm good, man. Loving the life I live and living the life I love, and taking it one day at a time. That's all I can do. And I'm blessed and highly favored, man. That's all. And look, that's all that need to be said. And plus, y'all, got to give birthday shout out to everybody across the country, all over the world. Mainly to my Georgia peeps, South, North, Central Georgia, and the Atlanta area, and mainly Atlanta, Georgia. What's up, y'all? Okay, what I want to, it ain't much to really talk about today, but I want to talk about, everybody talk about friends or whatever. People got a lot of friends, and you know what? I tell people, hey, cuz, how you doing? I'm glad to see you on there. Hey, call me after the show go off. For real, for real. I need to talk to you, my cousin. I know you are, cuz I know you okay. Right on. And I'll be calling it, or you call me. Either way, we'll be waiting on each other worse than a security guard. That's all I can say. But anyway, y'all, people always talk about the friends they got and all that. Well, you know what? I mean, it don't matter about how long you've been knowing a person. It's more about your loyalty. That is true. I mean, that goes for family too as well. It ain't about blood. It's about loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it is. I mean, loyalty plays a big part in everything. Loyalty over everything. Yes, that's right, cuz. And you got a lot of people. Now, one thing I can say too, and I will advise this to any and everybody if I can. I mean, because we not perfect and everybody might be guilty once in their lifetime, but I'm just going to say this right here. Don't ever be so loyal to where you have to co-sign bull. That will get you, that will get you killed. That will get your feelings hurt, get you embarrassed, and all that good stuff. And that is true because, you got a lot of, like I said, there's nothing wrong with loyalty because loyalty plays a big part of your life. But don't ever be afraid either. I mean, you don't be so loyal to where you're afraid of them too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's been going on for the last 500 years, especially in situations we already done been in and know about. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not gonna get too deep in it because when I tried to get deep yesterday, I had to shut off one show and start over again because I don't know what it is I said or whatever, but put it like this. It had to be so to the point and to the truth to where it just stepped on somebody's toes because like I was always told, nobody likes to hear the truth, and that is, and you know what, and that sound about right too, because you got a lot of people, they'll tell you to tell the truth, but when the truth do be told, somebody got that stupid look on their face, embarrassing look, walking around all like that and stuff. Tell the truth. But like a friend of mine told me years ago, some people don't want to hear the truth because they can't handle the truth. They won't accept the truth or none of that. But hey, The truth shall set you free, and a lie don't care who tell it. But the truth can get your ass killed at the same time if you ain't if you ain't careful. But at least you'll go out with the truth, you know. But ain't so much for that. But like I said, loyalty plays a big part in life. Cause like I said, you never. I mean, when they say treat people like you want to be treated, respect others like you want to be respected, keep living righteous and stay humble. That's also in the package deal too. Because guess what? We do got to continue to follow those basic instructions before we leave this earth. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I know that need to be said. I wish I was a guardian angel. No, I just wear the beret because I make it look good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this just something I like to wear. I mean, don't get it twisted. I have a black one too, my man. I have a black one, but I like this one for the show too as well. But I wear the black one as well. So, answer your question, no, I'm not a guardian angel. No, I'm not a Black Panther. Yes, I sport the beret. Why? Because I make it look good. And that's on the real. But let me tell you this, right on, New Yorkican, I like that. Now, you know what, New Yorkican, I like that. Oh yeah, do me one solid too, New Yorkican. Could you please, pretty please? If you like, and if you find it in your heart, and you feel it in the depths of your soul, please, if you like, I would love it if you subscribe, hit the like button and the subscription bell. And I really would be grateful, and I really would appreciate you. And I appreciate you for participating and joining in on the live chat, New York. And I like that name too, New York. Right on. Well, me personally, New York, even though I live in Burlington, North Carolina, but I was born and raised and originally from Atlanta, Georgia. Born in Atlanta. Well, you know what, Eric? I know that's right, but if we had room, we would. But to be honest with you, one thing about it, well, I know that's right, it is freezing, but guess what? It's pretty nice out here. It's pretty nice up here in Burlington, North Carolina. It's not hot, it's not cold. I mean, it feels comfortable out here. Oh, and let me ask you something. Eric Young, where are you located, man? If you talking about freezing out there, you must live up north. You must live in New York, Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland. Oh, you're in Indianapolis. Oh, okay. Yeah, Midwest. You're in Indiana. What part are you in? Indianapolis, Terre Haute, Bloomington, Gary? What about the Indiana you are, man? Because I'm gonna keep it real with you, Eric. Oh, okay. Indianapolis, that's what I did say that. But guess what too, Eric? Believe it or not, my pastor in Georgia, she's from Indianapolis. Her name is Minnie Cushenberry. Man, she is a sweetheart, man. And Eric, you're not gonna believe how me and Miss Minnie met. When I was working at Kroger in Atlanta, Georgia, I actually met her in the parking lot. And she told me, she said, "You sound like you got a singing voice." Right on, Eric, I sure will. But like I said, she told me, she said, "You sound like you got a singing voice." I said, "Who told you that?" She said, "I can hear the way you talk." I said, "Hold on now, Miss Minnie." I said, "Hold on now. Everybody with having speaking voices cannot sing." And she told me, she said, "But you can." I couldn't do nothing. Okay, I just okay. She got me on that one. So all I had to do was bust a note. And guess what? First time I visited a church, welcome with open arms. Then I decided to go on and join with her. But check this out too, Eric. We might not have had a choir. We might not have had a great big congregation like those mega churches or whatnot. But I'm gonna tell you this: Miss Minnie and her assistant pastor, Sister Jackson, They didn't mind calling me out to sing. I tell you, you know what I'm saying? I remember after Miss Bennett did her sermon. After the sermon, she had me do a song after the sermon. So you know what I did here? I reached deep into the vault, way beyond the vault, pulled out a song that a lot of people forgot. And I'm talking about the kind of songs that I like singing in church. Those old hymns, the kind that we used to say we had no air conditioning in the church, and we were stomping on the hardwood floors. Yes, sir, Eric. And songs like that, and especially those old hymns. And you know what, Eric? Keeping it real with you, it's a lot of those churches are getting away from hymns. I don't like that. I still love those hymns. I mean, they more about praise singing now than hymns. Back in the day, those hymns helped me make it through the week. Especially songs they used to sing when they lead devotion, like A Charge to Keep, I Have a God to Glorify, Guide Me, O Thy Great Jehovah, Pilgrim Through This Barren Land. All those good songs, all those good hymns, man. But I also like those songs they sing before the first prayer, and then I like the songs they sing after the second prayer from the second hymn. Then they go to songs like, they might sing songs like, I wish somebody here would. They might sing something like that. Or, you know, like, and then before they read the Bible, yes, they New Yorker, yes, they are. Yes, man. And I love, and you know one song, hey, look. And one song I used to love, them hymns, when they say, Guide Me, O Thy Great Jehovah. Man, I remember, and check this out, Eric, New Yorker. Check this out, y'all. I'm just gonna say this right here to y'all. I ain't no stranger myself in the leading devotion. I've been there and done that as well. My grandfather, paternal grandfather, on my father's side, was a holiness deacon. And I learned believe it or not, I learned by watching him too as well. Because he was the one I used to hang under his coattail, at church especially. So, I remember, like I said, back to that song I pulled out the vault. It was Guide Me, O Thy Great Jehovah. I was like, Guide me, O Thy Great Jehovah, pilgrim through this barren land. So when I started singing that, and we sung along, and after the song, after service was over, she hugged me. She said, you went way back then, you brother. I said, I reached within that vault just to pull that out. And she couldn't do nothing but like, thank you, Eric. And then, one of my favorites, and I'm going to say this too about one of my favorite hymns in church. I twisted one, for God forgive me, so do y'all. I twisted one of those songs when I was working at Kroger in Stone Mountain, Georgia. It was a dude, it was two Charleses used to work there. One worked in the pharmacy and one was a manager. So the one that used to work the one that was a meat manager, I didn't know that was his wife who was standing right there. When I saw him, I just bust out and said, hey, Charles, to keep. And when I said, I didn't know that was his wife. Only thing I remember, she laughed so hard, she literally fell on the floor and couldn't stop laughing for at least about 3 to 5 minutes. And like I said, and then we had another Charles, the one that worked in the pharmacy. I remember one of the managers in the front end had wanted me to take something over to the pharmacy. So when I did, and I saw him, and I handed what they wanted me, I was like, hey, Charles. Next thing you know, everybody in the pharmacy just was rolling. And they were like, And that's one thing I tell y'all, working at Kroger, that was something I looked forward to every time. I mean, one thing I will tell y'all, I will go to work when it was time to go to work. Yeah, the word of shigid is like a double okay that penetrates to the bone. Okay now. But anyway, like I was saying, so they used to make my day, and then the customers was like, a lot of customers at Kroger, they used to all, if I wasn't there on my off days, if I was off, they'll be like, the ones who didn't know my name, this what used to kill me. Where's that dude who with the glasses, the deep voice? Oh, it's all good, New Yorker. They said, they said, they said, they were like, where's that dude with the deep voice? You did, Eric. You the one up in Indy, right? Cause I know they got them in Indy, they got them in Ohio, mainly Cincinnati, because that's where it started from. Yeah, but we got Kroger, we got a whole bunch of them in Georgia. But yes sir, but what's funny too, Eric? We don't have a Kroger in North Carolina, but we do have a sister company, Harris Teeter. But guess what, Eric? I retired from Kroger 2002. October 21st, 2002. 2 days after I retired. It would have been the next day, but I wanted to say my final goodbyes to everybody in Atlanta. So 2 days after I retired from Kroger, I moved to Burlington, North Carolina. That's why. Oh, hey, Bob, what's up? Glad you back. But like I was saying, though, I caught the mega bus to Burlington, North Carolina, and I called it the last ride. And it was a sad day when I left Georgia for real, because I left a lot of good people behind. Really? I just, New York, I just moved to Burlington, like I said, back in October 23rd, 2022. And not only I retired, but I found love again. And believe it or not, I just got married July the 20th, 2024. Yes, I did. So, and just to let you know, that's not my first marriage. I was married before from 2005, divorced and filed for divorce and won in 2011. Unfortunately, my ex-wife passed on in 2018. We ain't not gonna get into that because I had mixed feelings about that for a long time. I mean, I was sorry, but I wasn't sorry, especially for the way after I was treated. But it's all fine and good. I moved on. I'm happy. Oh, you drive for Amazon? Okay. Right on, man. And that's good. Hey, look, keep that longevity. That'll be good. That'll be good on your resume. Just to let you know that. But anyway, y'all, my cue is short. That's my cue. It's time to go. But I want to thank everybody. Oh yeah. Thank you, New York, and your sister live in Wilmington, right on the coastline. And thank you. And I'm sorry to hear about your wife that passed in 2013, man. Sorry to hear about that. And God bless you. And I hope everything. And I hope you're okay, man. But anyway, like I was saying, my time is up right now. But I want to thank everybody who took the time to tune in, check out, and view another episode of On the Real No Filter. Now, if you haven't subscribed, please find it in your heart and hit the like and subscription bell, and I'll get back with you, and I appreciate that. One-on-one live chat is always available. If you don't want to be seen or heard, just continue to type in on the live chat. So thank you, Eric. Thank you. I love you too, cuz. So again, God bless you. Love you. Y'all be good and take care of yourselves and each other. And thank y'all again for taking the time to watch On the Real No Filter. So until the next time, peace. 2 fingers. Out here like last year. Catch you on the next go round. Holler. Right on.